What is up, YouTube tool tubers of the world? My name is Brad. Welcome to the workbench. And I got a box. I got a fragile box.
It must be Italian.
This is the first time I'm going to review something I have not used yet. And that's because I wanted y'all to see the craftsmanship that went into making this product. We'll know whether it's good or not by the end of this video. This came to me from Budget Brandings. They're a website and they make custom brands for leather and woodworking. And whatever else you can brand, I'm sure. Like I said, this literally just came in the mail the other day. It is freaking amazing. They did send this to me for review, but I can tell you what, when you're dealing with products of this quality, it's so easy to review them. Excuse my crusty hands, you know I do work for a living. But what this says on top of there is I sent them a picture that I just created real quick on my phone, handcrafted by Brad. It's a mirror image, of course. Made in Texas. Now, I'll shoot up the prices just to correct myself if I'm wrong. But these handmade ones start out from like 80 bucks and they go up depending on the size of your brand. Now, this is a 1x2 inch brand. I think it would be around 100 bucks. I'll leave a link for their website in the description. It's just a simple handle. They do have the electric brands, which of course are a little bit more expensive. And it all depends on what you're using it for. If you're going to be if you're doing like production products, and you're branding all your stuff, yes, an electric one's going to give you more consistent results. It's going to give you less hassle and less time waiting in between. But for me, somebody that's going to be branding one or two projects every so often, this is going to work just fine. I know what y'all are waiting for. Let's start branding some shit. Alright, so we got a couple different species of wood. We got pine, which is pretty soft. We got this hard as rock oak y'all seen me use in the past. We got a piece of, I believe this is poplar, which is kind of in between. And then this is the best thing of leather I have. It might not give the best results because it's not nice and flat. But I need people to know these are my gloves. So we're going to brand them. Alright guys, so in this branding process, you'll see I already tried quite a few. Honest to God, when I first got it, I figured, oh, this will be simple. You heat it up, you stick it on the wood, boom, there's your brand. But there's a whole lot more to it. You had to kind of find the right temperature, so I'm pretty sure a laser thermometer would help. See, that one was way too hot. And the type of wood made a very big difference. So I definitely recommend exactly what I'm doing here. It's just when you first get something like this, practice with it. Different woods, different times, different pressures, different temperatures. I mean, there's a lot of variables here. So especially if you're putting this on a project, keep a scrap piece of wood from that project and do a couple little test brands before you actually smack it on something you worked on and you're just about finished with, because that would really suck to have a bad brand on a final piece. But as you can see, the more you do it, the better and better you get at it. And I'm gonna try some leather here. The big thing I noticed with the leather was you didn't need it near as hot, and you definitely didn't need as much pressure. And that was on the cottony side of the glove. So there's a lot of other things you can brand with these things other than just wood and leather. So I say go wild with it, have some fun and see what works. As you can see, there is quite a learning curve to it, and that's why I wanted to show it to you before we got into it, because this just isn't as impressive looking now as it was when it's brand new. I would suggest doing what I'm doing when you first get it. Just brand the shit out of everything, which I think almost anybody's gonna do anyways. This by far has been the most budget friendly, hence the name Budget Brands, I've come across. If you're out there and you're looking for a small wood brand, go ahead and email them, talk to them, because they are very, very friendly and their pricing isn't obscene. You can see the variety of qualities I've got, which is no fault of the brand, you know. It's just the fact that I don't know what I'm doing yet. If you're looking for more consistent results, I bet you the electric one would be way more consistent as far as heat and everything else. Then all you have to do is worry about straight down pressure and the right amount of time. Which, like I said, all that's going to come with practice. So until next time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down there. Check out Budget Brands, link in the description, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace!
Nine.